Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Y'all almost did not give this review because I was just rewatching the episode, and this episode did not need a live. This really could have been a pre-record, okay? So look, this is not going to be long at all. So we're going to get right into it, okay? Look, happy Sunday to everyone who watching live. Thank you to those who watch the replay as well. Because I'm like, yeah, I love it. The first two episodes of the season was better. This one, I was a bit bored, okay? And I was like, wait a minute. But that's what I get for watching the episode last night at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And when I just rewatched, I was like, Jaylee, this did not need to be a live review and whatever. So I'm not even going to get on camera. I'm just going to go through what is to go through, okay? But hi to the two people in the comment section, okay? It's early. It's fine. But thank y'all for being here. If you are here, say hello. If you are in the chat, say and okay, but it may not be nobody here. Anyway, I also feel like people are a little bit tired of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, it just came on. We have stuff that is in the blog. We have stuff that is on social media. So it could be a whole bunch of I don't want to be dealing with it no more. And so I don't care that much or whatever. But I appreciate those who watch the replay, even if you can't catch the live. Now, look, I was live earlier today, so do not forget to watch the other content. We had a Diddy conversation earlier, okay? My Love at the Lockup review is up on my channel. I'll be live today at around, I think my live was set, I think it's at 8 o'clock. Either 7 or 8. I can't remember which one. Let me see. Because I have a live set up, but what time is it set up for? Okay, it is set for 7. So today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll have a live gossip chit chat as well. So come on back for that today. Okay, but hi to those popping in. Okay, how do you see it? Yeah, YouTube be real funny or whatever, and sometimes it don't let folks know I'll be live. It don't let people know that people in general be on live. Child, the notifications of YouTube sometimes is shaky at best, okay? So that's why I say I love the fact that even if y'all don't catch me on my live, y'all still make sure to watch the review of the play, okay? But let's get into the foolishness, okay? Now, I get if Carlos is trying to build up to people on the show this season, build up to some kind of anticipation. But today's episode, child, was boring. I'm here. I got on camera. Today's episode was boring, okay? Now, we had a couple confessional looks, okay? We seen Stormy and old girl. Now I think old girl name is Latricia or Latricia. I don't know what her name is. It looked like it's spelled Latricia. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe Trice, Trick. I don't know. But Stormy have a new confessional look as well. Now this confessional look from Stormy, I love it. I love the lilac color. I love her weave. It looks really amazing. And it's crazy because she cut off all her hair, because she wanted to, which is fine. But then she got a weave or whatever that looked like her hair was before. But some people do that, okay? But, her little pearl necklace. Okay, Stormy, this is a really good look. I really like it, okay? Now, her friend Latricia, which I think that's how it's pronounced or whatever, I like her little gold, remember little cute shorts, wavy bob, and whatnot. Now, I don't know if she's ready for this show, but she came ready for that confessional look, if you ask me, okay? Now, we also seen both of these significant others. We see Courtney around here, his little beat color purple outfit, a little it's like burgundy, okay? But Courtney looking good next to Stormy, okay? And then we also seen Latricia's boyfriend Ken and his white off-white cream color or whatever, looking thicker than a snigger, okay? A thick ass man around here. But yeah. I also like the fact that because sometimes when we used to see Courtney and his confession, I felt like he looked real country. He looked country rich, meaning it was a bit, this wasn't good or whatever. And see right here, he looked good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do too much. Even when I remember that scene a couple of seasons ago where Stormy and Courtney had that like metallic gold G-Wagon. I was like, that's so gaudy. It reminds me of New Money, okay? But Stormy and Courtney look good, and so does Ken and Latricia, okay? So those were the new confession. I really like their outfits. I do. Hair, makeup, good, okay? I really like it, okay? Anyway, but we round here. Now, the first thing we see Mel meeting up with Nell, okay? These name and matching is gonna get on my nerve. But Mel and Nell meet up after playing pickleball. Is everybody playing pickleball? And pickleball is just tennis. It's just it's on the tennis court. I mean, the bat, the handle thing you hold is different. But why y'all call it pickleball? Anyway, Mel and Nell had a good ass conversation, if you ask me. Mel was like, why? Hey Nell, why didn't you come to the last podcast with me and Carlos King? Now, in my opinion, Carlos had been promoting this event. Carlos is the boss. The fact that Carlos, if you were going to film it for the show, why would you not invite the other cast? Why not have it be a cast event? You invited Sonny and Moses, who we did not even know was on the show. So for the fact that Carlos did not invite the women, who was trying to be drama? Was Mel? Did Mel assume they would come because it's an open event? It's Carlos' event. Of course they would come. I think Mel thought they would come, and so she's surprised that the only one that came was Stormy. But I'm surprised Carlos did not just make it invite the girls, not to be on stage, but say, hey, y'all should come. Yes, you have an invitation, okay? So Nell didn't come or whatever. It was sold out, Mel. It sold out so fast. She said, well, you called me for anything. Why would you not call me to get tickets? And I was like, well, I get that too. So I feel like, Nell did not give a good reason, in my opinion, that she didn't come, but it was sold out. I couldn't get a ticket. I didn't. And when Mel said Stormy got 4 tickets, she was there. Y'all weren't. Okay. Tisha didn't come. Kimmi didn't come. I'm gonna add them too, but I'm sorry, friend. You right. I should have called and asked you. I didn't want to, but I could have called and asked you. And when Nell said she kind of get how Mel may feel like she's been let down or whatever by other people in her friendship circle, that Mel needed her there, the same with the Nell be needing Mel in places or whatever. So she acknowledged that I should have came. I should have made sure to be there. Okay. Either way, go. I'm sorry. Okay. And Mel said, it's okay. Fine. I forgive you. I'm gonna also ask Tisha and Kimmi why they didn't come either. Okay. Because I like that Mel said the last time it was all together, we all agreed to move forward, to be in a better place, to show up and blop the bloop. And now all of a sudden, the first event after we all had this, kumbaya, let's try to move forward the moments, no one showed up except Stormy. And I said, well, child, that's a good point. Okay. Nell then asked about Martel being arrested. Okay. Now, look, because it played out on social media, because we seen Martel do that interview with Tasha K, like we are all almost Martel got arrested out. A part of me feel like this is not them rehashing old stuff. This is them showing us what happened at that time. Okay, we can't expect them to not talk about it because again, this is when it happened. Okay, and so Nell brings up that she's against black men going to jail based on whatever happened with her son, because her son went to jail too, whatever. If things can be resolved, I just feel like nobody should go to jail. And when Mel said, well, I feel like I'm against black women being harassed. Okay, you may be against black men going to jail, but I'm against black women being harassed and things happening to us that men have to go to jail for. Okay, but Nell then did what a responsible adult should do. She said, well, what happened? Because we have to remember, no one knew what had happened. We like us only knew on the news Martel was arrested. So Mel explained, he tried to do revenge pee on me, you know what I'm saying? And when he sent me a little text, I ignored him or whatever. I did not make it be a big deal or whatever. And I let it go. However, when it was revealed, when his baby mama was all on recording, talking about it, how she saw the video, how her sister had a copy of it or whatever, how, all the stuff that Cole Star did and said, because who had this stuff on YouTube? Straight No Chase, I think it's all like Straight No Chase or whatever, had posted the audio of the, of Cole Star saying all this shit or whatever. So Mel said, when I heard the baby mama expose the plan, I said, oh, it was a plot and a plan to not release it as me and Martel, but release it as me with another man, as if I was cheating on Martel, and that's to be the S I don't like. Okay. And I said, horrible. That's the reason to press charges or whatever. She's like, that's why I pressed charges. Yes, it was the text message, but it was that plus his whole plan, which is what I bull of the shit or whatever. I'm saying, and she said, and when I thought about it, it made sense because when he sent me the screenshot or whatever, he had, he covered up his penis. So meaning you could only see my face and you knew it was a dick there. Okay. So that no one would know it was him. And it would seem like it was somebody else, because she could have said, well, that's Martel did. That's Martel did. Or Cole would say, well, I don't know. It don't look like Martel did to me. Private part was so that he could not be identified. And I was like, messy. So Nell said, oh, okay, well, that's different. I fully get it. I get why you did it. I'm behind you in doing it, okay? Because that was low down for him to do that. And so what I can appreciate is that when Mel explains to folks the reason she did it, they're like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. Because Martel making it seem, I just sent her a text. It was a text. It's like, no, it was a plethora of things that added up to make 2 + 2 be 4, and then go arrest them at 4. Okay. Now, Nell then asked Mel about, if she saw Martel's interview. Now, it's so hilarious to me. They're not saying any bloggers' names in this. They're just saying the blogger or whatever, or interviews with someone they had and blah, blah, blah. And so, Mel said, well, no, I didn't watch it. I couldn't stomach watching. I couldn't or whatever. But I do know that his interview fully backfired, and when he thought it would do, it did the complete opposite. Martel thought the interview would make him look innocent. It would make Mel look guilty. Then folk would be upset with Mel, and it just made him look worse. It made Martel look worse, and I was like, and I feel like no one believed nothing he said in either. So again, Mel was like, I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it because it made me sick. But it backfired on him, and that's his fault. So Nell then brings up how, well, I get it. I get it when family members go and do these interviews or whatever, and it causes turmoil and it causes bullshit or whatever. Because Chris's daughter, she said, because Chris' daughter went and did an interview with a blogger. Now, the blogger was Terrence. Give Me the Real Tea. That's his name. I think it's Terrence. Now, I didn't watch her. I tend to not care about B characters in interviews because I remember when Terrence posted about interviewing that girl, and I was like, I don't even care about what Chris and Nell's daughter got to say because I felt like she wasn't on the show enough for me to care or whatever. So I never even watched her interview, because I was like, I don't even care. But Nell watched it, and so did other people too. You know what I'm saying? And then Mel said, well, yeah, when you told me about it, you mentioned to me, I went and watched it, and it was crazy because allegedly, because I haven't seen it. The daughter was calling Nell sad chicks and basically dogging Nell out. And saying stuff about the family or whatever. Because at this point in time, the daughter was kind of at odds with Chris and Nell. And she then went and did an interview with Terrence and said what she said, okay? And Mel said, yeah, it was crazy. Okay. And Nell said most of what she said in the thing was a lie or made up. Okay. Yes, Chris was married when I started dating him, but I didn't know he was married. She said, I was never his side chick at all. And even though he was married at the time, they were separated going through divorce. So again, hindsight is 2020. Some people, not even Nell saying Chris did not tell her that he was still legally married, going through a separation and getting divorced. That's on Chris. However, I also feel like if all of this happened back when the kids were kids, you don't know what happened with adults. I, as a 42-year-old woman, anything that I saw as a teenager, as a kid, with adults, it ain't my place to speak on now because I did not know the ins and outs of what happened. And clearly, Chris wasn't as honest as he should be with Nell or whoever. But if Chris was going through a divorce, separated from his wife, Nell was not a side chick. And if Nell said, well, I didn't know he was married. I didn't know. So again, dogging out Nell for something your daddy did, to me, is crazy. I also feel like no one wins when the family feuds. We love and marriage Huntsville, these family members or whatever who gonna do these interviews or whatever to spray said relative. I don't know if I got old or whatever. I don't because I seen Terrence was talking to talking to Kiki the other day, and I was like, child, Kiki messy. It's just mess to be kept up or whatever. So, but again, no one wins when the family feuds. So I'm gonna leave that be. But Nell was upset and hurt at the things Chris' daughter said in that interview or whatever. Okay. Now we then get a scene. Child, where is it at? Stormy. They have Stormy introduce the new girl. Okay, her friend Latricia, or I think Latricia. I don't know. And I also feel like they didn't even properly introduce her. I didn't care. I did not care because they never, like, the fact that Stormy never said, hey, y'all, I'm meeting with my friend Latricia, blah, blah, blah. She walked in a restaurant, had the girl do some spins, your body, because the girl's a gym coach. She's a she's a workout coach. But I felt like it was no real intro. I'm like, how do you know her? How does she know you? It just seemed it was the weirdest introduction of a new person that just did not make sense. Okay. And when the first thing they showed us of the girl asking, girl, how you're a mom now? Oh my God, how does it feel? I was like, the kid is like 4. Have y'all not talked in 4 years? So again, I was like, both. This was the weirdest scene. She don't seem ready for TV. She seemed very nervous. She seemed like she wasn't aware. It was weird. It was a weird introduction that I did not like. Okay, and I was like, I don't know if I will like her because is it a fake friendship? It could be a fake friendship just to introduce. But I'm like, next time do better. Okay, Story, say, hey, this is our friend, so and so and so and so. I met her, blah, 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 blah. And she's in town now, blue, blue, blue. You just sat down and start talking about the baby's 4, you know. And they're also thinking about a surrogate. Fine. When Latricia then say, and I don't know how her name was pronounced, when she said, how y'all saw Destiny at the gym, and she was with Tisha, and Tisha wanted me to train her, and she said to text her, but I ain't text you yet. She's like, why not? Well, because I don't know what happened between you and her, whatever, like the fallout between y'all, I don't know. And what I can appreciate with them, say, well, no, it's okay, like me and her, it's different or whatever. Nothing really happened, it's just different with us now. But Tisha could be your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to know her, y'all could be cool or whatever. Like, it may not be anything like what I went through. And she said, but I know I call her husband a bitch. And I still feel he's a bitch. So I know she said, like, I know that's, an issue as well or whatever. But again, she said, my issue was really with Marcel. And if you want to be friends with Tisha, like, as long as you don't allow Marcel to get involved and mess things up, things will be fine. She said Marcel has a way of ruining and getting in between and getting into the muck of it all with friends of Tisha that causes her to fall out with people like me and like Mel. So go ahead and text her, or whatever. But it's like, as long as you don't let him get in the way, y'all will be cool. So she said she gonna go. My hand is itching. She said she gonna go ahead and text Tisha to work with her. Okay. They then jump topics. Okay, because again, this is a horrible thing. Cut up, edited up, and maybe this is the best they could do with what she gave them. Because again, she to me seems so nervous. Okay, so they bring up how she had started working out a lot. She was angry. She was married with 2 kids. Stormy calls the ex-husband Mr., saying, because he seemed like Mr. from The Color Purple, how, just ignoring or dismissing the feelings of his wife. Okay. And, Latricia, the girl said she feel like they stay together because of the kids, but then he left the marriage. I was like, well, child, that's a mouthful, okay. But she has this new man, Ken, you know what I'm saying, who she like, and I see myself marrying him or whatever, and he's really into me or whatever. And he always say to me, like, why you gonna trying to fight me? I'm on your team. And when she said that she would get mad that he would like calm her down in the midst of an argument because she wanted to fuss and fight and argue, she said, I'm used to playing dodgeball and throwing bricks. I was like, what kind of marriage did you have? She's like, I want him to argue with me so he can say something to me and I can come back at him hard or whatever. But he just calmed me down and it just would make me upset. And I was like, so you want turmoil? I mean, okay, if you say so. So it was a weird, but it was just her being honest about how she was so used to fussing and fighting in her marriage that once she got out of her marriage, she was confused with a man who was like, I'm not gonna fuss and fight with you. I ain't gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you. No. And so I said, but she said, I'm used to playing dodgeball and throwing bricks. I said, throwing bricks, girl. Stormy then say how I get it because when I first got with Courtney, I would go outside and she said I would go outside and stab the grass because I was pissed off. And that's how I used to help. And Courtney was so calm, I didn't get it. And we then find out that Latricia went to high school with Courtney. So I'm guessing that's how they I guess that's how they know each other, because that was never acknowledged. And there was a little mention of Stormy used to do her hair back in the day, but it was child introduction failure. I did not care. We will see what she gives, but at this scene it wasn't much. We did get a little quick scene of Courtney and Stormy at a damn old school dealership or whatever, because Courtney wants to buy an old school car. I'm like, y'all really up here having conversations about fucking in back seats, and y'all get a surrogate? Because why discuss? We can make babies in the back seat, but y'all don't want to make no babies. Y'all want to have a surrogate. So to me, this was a waste of screen time. You know, Stormy brings up how, yeah, we're gonna do a double date, with Ken and old girl or whatever. And Courtney said, look, just don't make it be no gym date. They are like bodybuilders or whatever, and I cannot keep up with them. So if you want to double date, that's fine, but it cannot be no damn double date at a gym. No, ma'am, no sir. Now Courtney also a little bit seems a bit weary to get a surrogate. However, that's what they're gonna do. Okay, and I did not care. We then get a scene with Latricia and her boyfriend Ken. Now, I don't feel like a couple consistently having conversations about working out is interesting. I mean, maybe that's interesting on a gym show, on a wellness TV show or whatever. But I'm like, Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do push-ups. Why? Shoot the damn scene. Shoot the damn scene around here, okay? Now, Ken, no. Latricia has 2 kids. Her kids are 18 and 10 from her previous marriage. Ken is from now. Also, she is born and raised in Huntsville. Ken is from Dayton, Ohio. That is crazy because Martel is also somebody born and raised in Huntsville, and y'all know Coleslaw was from Dayton, Ohio. So this is the Coleslaw Martel. Anyway, so again, Ken's from Dayton, Ohio. He has a daughter that's 13 years old. It's not his bio daughter, but it's still his daughter, and I thought that was cute. But again, they gym people talk about the gym, and it's weird because they discuss how when she got divorced. They was talking. They did not want anyone to know. They kept things really private. Because when Ken said she had been in a marriage for a long time, they had been together for a long time. They were close, so I understood her wanting to be private, so no one felt like she was tossing the relationship into anyone's face. And I was like, if we divorced and we ain't together, and I moved on, why do I have to hide my relationship? I'm leaving that be. I'm leaving alone. Because she said how, she did not want 1,000 questions from people or whatever, how she felt like it might not work with him in the beginning because he was so different from her husband. And that's another reason why she kept it like quiet. Now they're like folk, they're together. And it like in the scene, it was so weird. They're in the kitchen talking. And they're having consistent conversation about, well, I want to propose. Like, I'm going to eventually propose, but fully discussing a wedding. We want a big wedding. I'm like, so if y'all been together, he keeps saying how he wants to marry her. She talking about why he proposed yet? It's so child. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like them. I don't. It's weird. And then he said, like, my mom was a great mom and a great wife, and I had never seen anyone like my mom until her, and she reminded me of my mom. And then she said, my dad was a great man. My dad was a great dad and a great father, blah, 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 great husband. And so he reminded me of my father. So, okay, y'all, he your daddy and she your mama. Okay. And then she brings up how I was talking to Stormy about Tisha, blah, blah, bloop, because and she said, I'm not a person who starts shit, but I'll finish it. I said, oh, so that means she can get messy, okay? But it still gave the aura of them gave off. I don't know. Like there's no it spark to them. I don't get it. I don't. You know, then when he brings up how he know Marcel, how they think Marcel is funny, and I said, oh, so they're trying to now show us, oh, they know the other cast or whatever. And so they say, Marcel is funny. She then say, yeah, and I see Martel all the time because I'm in the gym with Destiny. And I said, so Destiny and Martel always together all of a sudden? Because we never heard about Destiny and Martel hanging out tough when he was with Mel. So I said, nah, it was just her saying in the scene, I see Martel all the time because I'm at the gym with Destiny. And I'm like, oh, which means Destiny and Martel. Now maybe Destiny and Martel are workout buddies. I don't know. But a part of me feel like, why are they always hanging out? They okay, if you say so. So she the one that said that she see Martel a lot because he be with Destiny. Lastly, we see the ladies all get together. Okay, Kimmi, Tisha, and Melody. Now we have not seen they did like 1 or 2 scenes last season, but this scene seemed really organically nice, you know. But y'all take one little second, y'all, and please like the video. And we're back. Okay, so y'all don't like the video, please. The dinner, well, the scene, not the dinner, with the dinner. The scene, well, to me, I'm gonna call them the 3 amigos. Okay, the 3 amigos. I feel like it was Mel on one side and Tisha and her on the other side, and I just had to get my screen the right way, so I put them together. So, it was a good scene. I feel like it was good energy. I feel like, you know, no one was being like shady. It was a good scene that we ain't seen in a long time. I guess. So they do some plot, some plant plotting or whatever. And so Tisha brings up how, you know, because they haven't seen each other like, you know, in a minute. Probably like a couple months, you know, while the show was on hiatus. So Tisha brings up how, yeah, me and the family, we went to Africa. Oh, together? Yeah, together. Okay. We then see Kimmi bring up how, you know, her mom was diagnosed, her mom was diagnosed with cancer. I was like, cancer? I was like, damn it. So back in November, her mom was diagnosed with cancer. So she's been spent the holidays with her mom, going through treatments and everything. Which shocked Mel. I love your mom. I did not know. Oh my God. She said she's okay now. Like she's back home now. She's doing better. She said surgery and stuff. So her mom was on the mend. Thank God. Okay. Kimmi brings up how they got their building stuff or whatever, and how Tisha can, you know, use one of the offices for her, I guess her office or whatever, which made Mel say, but wait, you know, I thought you was gonna like be a stay-at-home mom, like you wanted to kind of step back from working, so would you even need the office? And again, I like it's an engaging conversation, okay, blah, blah, blue. And Tisha to me, I was like, Tisha did not answer the question. It was weird, you know, she's like, we know, I thought when my youngest would go into school or whatever, I would have more free time, but I don't have more free time. The school really has to be involved in this, that, and the other. You know, work takes up time too. So I'm still trying to figure it out and balance it. And I was like, so you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom no more? I was confused. You know what I'm saying? But even girl, I don't know. Maybe she don't know either. Okay, she's taking time to figure it out. But again, she said, I'm figuring it out. And then Tisha asked me, well, how you been doing? Like, we seen the news that Martel was arrested. Like, is it true that it was about an old text? And when Mel said, you did ask your husband? Because he was the one out here who gave a statement. I was like, bitch. Okay. And no. They called and asked him for a statement. And he said they didn't play his whole statement. And Mel said, you know how many times I get phone calls about y'all asking me stuff? And I said, that's not my business. Okay. She said, you know what? But it's not on you because you didn't do it. I want you to know I'm going to talk to your husband. I will direct my questions to him because he's the one that made a statement about me and my shit. And did I know? But thank you for asking me. Because again, her point was people were commenting and did not ask what happened. They were commenting based on Martel arrested for domestic violence, harassment, whatever it was, the charge. But you just ask what happened, you will get a better understanding. And again, same thing, like Martel sent it, blah blah blue, and she fully explained it the same way I talked about it earlier. Revenge P, Co-Star being involved, Co-Star bringing up how other folks knew this and that, and all the plot and plan of him, which made her want to press charges. Because again, when you include other people and shit, I'm not pissed off. So both Tisha and Ken like, oh wow. Yeah, oh yeah, I see why you press charge. I get it. And when Kimmi said like it makes more sense than I thought it would. Like I fully get like shit. I give me absolutely because Mel had to put 2 and 2 together. Oh, you sent me this, and because you covered up your thing, oh, because you was going to make it sense. Oh, so again, because it wasn't as simple as I'll put out our video. It was I'm gonna put out a video to make it look like you was sucking somebody else's dick. It's an elaborate plot to make me look bad. Yes, jail, JAI, jail immediately. So I like that both Tisha and Kimmi fully got why she did it once they found out what happened. Okay, because again, if someone say, "Man, he was a little," because again, this is also after Martel made it seem like it was just a text. I text her something, and she's like, "No, it wasn't a text. It was all that went into the text. That was sent, and so charges pressed." Okay, so it was cool seeing all of them have a good time. Mel did, so I'm surprised I didn't hear from y'all at all. I usually do. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Y'all didn't call. Well, I called, said Kimmi. Kimmi said, I called you. Your voice was full. I figured because you was getting all the calls, whatever. I then texted you because I could not get through. Okay. But Tisha then said, look, you right. We said that we would be better. We've been in a better place for months, and you've been doing better, and I need to do better on my parts. I'm sorry. I should have reached out. At one point, she said, well, I don't know when I should reach out and when I shouldn't reach out. I don't know. And Mel said, no. The last time we saw each other in the last conversation, it wasn't about not know. It was we were moving forward. Okay. And I like the fact that Mel stood up for herself. So now we supposed to be being better. And Tisha acknowledging, Mel, you have been doing better and, trying to have us be, what I'm saying, whatever. And I need to do my part too. So I'm sorry. Okay. And so Mel then said, oh, yeah. So why didn't y'all come to the podcast? I know why you ain't come. And so they both, now this is going to be to get you gotcha. And when they have reunion. In the conversation Tisha had with Destiny, it was complete shade towards Mel and the millimeters. In this scene with Mel sitting there, she said, well, I wasn't invited. And if I don't have an invitation, I ain't coming. Now, Tisha has every right to feel that way because she said, years ago, I went to Mel's event and I was escorted out by security and I was embarrassed and I would never come to an event she's having unless she invites me. Now, I also feel like this wasn't Mel's event. It was Carlos's event, but that's neither here nor there. But I fully get her saying anything that Mel has, I'm not coming because she may put me out. But I'm like, again, Tisha, you can't feel that way if y'all are moving forward. And also, let's make it clear, Mel put you out of a private event. This was a public, open forum event that you could have came to. And to me, I think they knew that it was being filmed for the show. That it chose not to show up, in my opinion, okay? But again, Tisha saying, I was put out last time, so you got to invite me, okay? Now, Kimmi then said, in addition to whatever else, your fans can be a bit much. My millimeters? What do you mean? It's weird to me that they feel like the crazy male fans are who shows up for these events. Those folks is on Twitter somewhere tweeting something. To me, the people who show up to these events are not crazy people. They're not going to do anything. Like Mel said, Stormy came and was in the audience. She was fine. No one was going to harm y'all at this event. But Kimmi said the energy they have can be negative, blah, blah, blah. They also brought up how when they talked to Sunny said it was a negative vibe, a negative energy. And Mel said, oh, no. Let me clear that up. Sunny got negative energy because of what she did to Destiny. She got energy because she was also on the defense based on what she did. And yes, the crowd was like, boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? So Sunny can't make it seem as if before she walked out on stage, it was a negative energy. Once she got on the stage, yes, it was. But what were you expecting? Okay, weird, dumb. Okay, so I feel like I understand the feeling like, okay, male fans are a bit much on social media. The crazy people, in my opinion, are not showing up to events. You want to know why? Because they don't want anyone to see they crazy. Just saying. The stuff people say on social media, we always say they don't have that same energy in person. So while I fully understand both of their points, I also call bullshit because Kimmi, ain't nobody gonna come fuck with y'all, and y'all stand 10 toes down in the bullshit in general. So girl, whatever. Okay. They could have said, I didn't want to come. I didn't want to come. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like their life would not have been in danger. I don't feel like the fans would have been like attacking them. I don't feel that would have happened. But again, I understand what they're saying. But again, Tisha, any event Mel have, I get her wanting to be told, yes, you can come. Buy your own ticket, but you can come. And Kimmi thinking because, the fans around there, Beyonce and Be of the S or whatever, I don't think they would have done anything to her. I also don't like the fact that Sunny told them it was a negative energy and not said because I was up there discussing I'm with Daphne's ex-boyfriend. That was when it came from. And I like that Mel explained, well, no, it wasn't that. It was her and how it was that situation or whatever. But and so both Tisha and Kimmi, they all kind of agree, what happened. Mel said, I told Sunny at the thing that she need to talk to Destiny and to Moses. That Destiny need to talk to Moses and to Sunny. And so both Kimmi and Tisha both said, we agree. We agree. We also told her the same thing or whatever. So again, This was a great scene. If why am I so gonna lie? This is a great scene if you ask me. And when I'm trying to see because this ain't Marcel live, and if he live on some bull stuff, I just want to record it because they be posting stuff and then they be going away. Because they fraudulent. They're fraudulent. Oh, they had some event. Anyway, so Kimmi and them said, well, we feel like, Sunny broke girl code. And, so she has to atone for that. Mel then laughed, like, girl code. Girl, and they say, what? You know what I'm saying? She did, you know what I'm saying? Destiny and Sunny were friends and blah, blah, blah. And Mel said, Destiny following girl code? Girl, whatever. Because in hindsight, Destiny and Mel were friends. We had no inkling of any issue until they fell out. And once they fell out, Destiny fully sided with Martel. She also broke girl code because I'm pretty sure she probably told Martel stuff about Mel. She be sitting around there with Martel gossiping about Mel. So to me, that also breaks girl code. So Mel laughing to me was like, y'all talking about girl code or whatever. She broke girl code too when it came to me and my ex-husband. And when Kimmi said either Kimmi or Tisha, but she didn't fuck your man though. And Mel said, I don't know what Destiny did because I'm not a friend, and I don't put nothing past nobody. And I said, bitch, it's true. Like, look. I know some folks don't like Mel. Now, Mel is shady. But Mel just said some truth, okay? She said, I don't know what Destiny did because I'm not her friend, okay? And I don't put nothing past nobody. And that's true. A lot of folks feel like Destiny is so friendly with Martel now. She sided with Martel now. And I told y'all when Latricia said, I always see Martel at the gym because I train Destiny, which to me means Destiny and Martel be together all the time. Now, do that mean they fucking? It don't mean they fucking. What it do mean is we never heard about Martel and Destiny being close friends while he and Mel were together. And anytime a female friend of yours who was not your husband's friend until you and your husband separated and divorced, that's breaking girl code. It was never brought up beforehand that Destiny and Martel were friends back. It was always, this is Mel's friend. We always seen Mel and her together in their scenes. There was no Destiny and Martel hanging out until Mel and Martel were going through that stuff, and Destiny felt like, why she not my, you know what I'm saying? So to me, that also does break girl code. So she's right. I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't know what she doing. I don't know who she fucking. We've seen folk. We didn't know that Sunny was gonna be with Moses. So it's possible that she could have, you know what I'm saying, kissed. I'm playing. She did not say Martel and that girl are together. All she said was, I don't know what she did because I'm not her friend. I don't know. I don't put nothing past nobody. That's a fact. Okay. Anyway, y'all, that was her episode, y'all. I told you it wasn't much. I told you we would not be here long. I'm already done. Okay. I again will be live at around 7 or 8. It's set for 7 right now. I'm do 7. I will be live at 7 p.m. today for a gossip chat. My Diddy conversation about his sorry video is already up on my channel. Go watch it if you have not already. And I did love doing lockup as well. That's up on my channel. And then we had these fools round here. Okay. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Okay. This episode was not much, but again, we got it in and it's fine by me. Okay. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. See y'all tonight in about 2 hours, y'all, for good old fun gossip chat. I love you all. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Until 7 p.m. tonight. I gotta go. Bye.